So I'm a pastor and I go around and I like to talk to people and ask people spiritual questions. You mind if I ask you a spiritual question?
That's fine.
All right, so what do you honestly think happens after somebody dies?
I'm not sure. I believe we come back as our karma, whether that's good or bad.
Like reincarnation or something? Or something?
In a sense.
In a sense?
In a sense.
So how did you come to that belief system?
Honestly, I feel like I'm an energy person, so I feel like there's an energy that holds the world together.
Yeah.
I'm not more so of a religious person,
Sure.
though I am open to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young. I still have time to figure out who I am.
Yeah. How old are you?
25.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You did tell me.
But as of now, I am an energy person. I feel like energy runs the world, and that's kind of what keeps us together and what holds us together. So,
just changes forms.
So I'll be here forever.
All right. Let me tell you why death is concerning. Like, death is a problem for everybody. Would you agree? 170,000 people die every single 24 hours. Nobody's ever really escaped death. But there was a person in history that claimed that had eyewitness accounts that escaped death, that actually conquered death. You have any idea who that is?
Jesus Christ?
Yep. You know he was a real historical figure. He wasn't a made-up fictitious character. Did you know that?
I think it's all subjective.
Subjective? Yep.
In my opinion.
Yeah, so if you go and look up like some of the historians, a guy named Josephus, Tacitus, these guys wrote about a real person. It's more proof that Jesus existed than Julius Caesar. Anybody that he got more proof that he existed. I mean, you just go look it up. Like, he's not a made up. You don't change the timeline like the timeline on a fictitious character. Like right. Before Christ, he was a real person. You can just tell the evidence is just too clear.
Right.
All right, so let me tell you what he said. He basically says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody gets to heaven unless they come through me. You have any idea what he means when he says that?
No, I'm not sure.
Bless you, man. He basically says, man, once a person dies, they face the judgment. So they're going to have to give an account to how they lived. And he says a person got one or two places they're going to spend eternity. I think you're right about where everybody's going to live for eternity, but Jesus says everybody's going to live eternity in heaven or hell. So if what he said is true, where do you feel like you'll go if what he said is true? Because he didn't necessarily believe in reincarnation. I mean, everybody's open to their opinion, but I have the tendency to go with the person that historically people say he rose from the dead, conquered death. So what do you think?
If he said,
if it's true, yeah,
I just feel like who's to say what the scale is of what's right and what's wrong?
Good question.
You know,
it's a good question.
I think it all varies from person to person because
everybody's
situation is different.
Sure.
And that's with like period. So you basically I don't think it's on any one person to decide my fate.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I kind of think whatever I put out into the world, I'm gonna get back.
Yeah.
And so I think that's up to the energy and maybe the beliefs in my heart to find out where I end up.
Let me challenge what you said just a little bit and tell me if you agree. So if truth varies from person to person, then if I feel like I want to kill people and rape people, then that's up to me. Like, so, but if truth actually is like there's an absolute truth. That's why I think the Bible talks about there's a real God, and he actually governed the world with 10 standards. You ever heard of those 10 standards? You ever heard of the 10 Commandments?
Oh yeah, the 10 Commandments. Yeah. I'm not familiar with it.
If we break those standards, man, it's always a consequence. It's just universal, man. If you kill somebody, man, it's a consequences. If you lie, and you can feel it on your conscience. Let me give you an example of what I mean. And I'm not judging you, okay? Let me show you what I mean. If heaven is true and hell is true, let me see how good you are to get there based on what Jesus said about his 10 standards. How many lies have you told in your life?
A lot.
Stolen anything?
Yep.
Sex before marriage or pornography or, all right? Use God's name in vain, OMG?
Yes.
Dishonors your parents?
Yes.
You imagine yourself hurting somebody or almost, you ever been so mad at somebody feel like you can take their life or hurt them?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 5 of the standards, man. If what the Bible says is true, the Bible says you're guilty, and one day you got to face God, man. And do you ever feel like something's like missing or wrong, or you feel like something's uneasy, or you feel like something's not right. You feel that in your heart. So that's what the conscience is. The conscience just showed you, man, that we all have done something, man, that we deserve to be punished. And even though you may get away with it, you know something. You can't just keep getting away with it. That makes sense? That's the conscience. And God put that on each and every human being's heart. And it's kind of like if you have put your hand to something hot on the stove, you automatically pull your hand back. Because if you don't pull your hand back, you're going to lose your ability to feel your hand. Well, same thing. When we sin over and over again, eventually it hurts a little bit, but eventually you're going to lose the ability to feel any kind of conviction. That's why people can kill people. People can hurt people. So if what Jesus said is true, do you understand, man, that you're under the wrath of God? And if you die today, you'll face the judgment. That makes sense? So you'll be like a heinous murder that stands before a judge. The judge looks at the murder and says, I'm going to show you how heinous what you've done. I'm giving you the death penalty. But right now, you're under the wrath of God. But let me tell you what the Bible says about how to be free, how to be set free. You mind if I share that with you? Sure. So this is what happened to me about 30-something years ago, man. I had the same conversation with a guy. I didn't really believe it until I heard this. So even though you're guilty, man, the Bible says God made a way for you to be completely made perfect and wiped clean. You have any idea how he did that?
Oh, he died for us.
Yeah, man.
He sent his son.
Yeah, man. That's exactly right. We broke the law, and God became a man, and he paid the fine for the sin of the world. So just imagine, I'll give you an example of what I mean. It was a man walking with his son in the park, and his son was walking, and he accidentally killed. Hey, baby. That's my wife. That's my wife, man. Hey, right in there.
Should I go this way?
How
long you been married?
16 years. Hey, baby. 16 years, man. It's been awesome. Man, I forgot what I was saying. She threw me off. She's so fine.
I know that's right.
16 years, I still can't get enough of her, man. So, man, I forgot what was I saying? You remember what I was saying?
Mention how you sent his son.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man walking in the park with his son. Son accidentally kicked over this big ant mound.